In just 4 months' time, what started out as a small act of kindness for a friend has quickly turned into an inspirational movement. OutRUN 38 promotes fitness and healthy living while raising awareness for cystic fibrosis. Nicole Burke is the founder and executive director, and she is joined by Liz Schumann, a childhood friend who was diagnosed with cystic fibrosis when she was just 7 years old. Ladies, thank you for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Liz, tell us a little bit about your diagnosis, your story.
So cystic fibrosis is a genetic disease. It is chronic, it is progressive, and we do not have a cure. And so basically what happens is we produce too much mucus, and so it clogs our lungs. So a lot of times it can feel like you're almost even drowning in your own mucus. Sometimes it can even feel like you've been breathing through a straw all day. It also causes a lot of digestive issues. Even now, I have developed CF-related diabetes, and so there are a lot of different complications.
Sure.
The reality for a lot of people with CF is they're looking at a shorter lifespan and a potential to have a lung transplant. So it's a very serious disease.
And initially they said your life expectancy was only to 12 years old.
Yeah, so when I was diagnosed, the life expectancy was 12, and now it is 38. So it's been really fascinating to, live these years and see the life expectancy just
keep
get
going
greater.
up, right?
Yeah.
We have to talk a little bit about your friendship. You guys have been friends for close to 30 years?
30 years,
30 years.
That's great. In fact, take a look at the picture. We found you guys from high school.
She didn't know about that one.
But you guys grew up together, and I think we should talk, Nicole, how the idea came about for OutRun 38.
Sure. So 101 days ago now, I was on a run wondering how I could do something really awesome for this person that has always been such a huge inspiration. I mean, years and years ago when we were first sort of thinking about CF, we would sort of joke like, oh, that's that thing that you have. And of course, as grown-ups, as we've gotten older, the reality of what it really means for Liz to be a runner living with CF it means so much more to us. So Liz was in the hospital and I was running, and I thought, I wonder if I could bring people together to run collectively and show Liz what an inspiration she is through healthy living. In my own sort of fitness journey, she had helped me with that. I had, I joke that I was an overweight baseball mom, 2 kids, like, what about fitness? And her sort of model of healthy living caused me to lose almost 70 pounds and get back into it. So, she was in the hospital, and I said, let me see what I can do. And I created a group on Facebook, and within 12 hours, we had 1,000 people join.
So how does it work? People are kind of charting their progress, or charting how many miles they run, or bike, or swim?
Sure. So our original goal was to run 3,800 miles by Elizabeth's 38th birthday, which is not until September 6th. Right. We hit that first milestone on day 9.
Day 9.
Day 9.
We thought that was like this huge goal, and day 9.
Can we do this? Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
It was
So you far surpassed your expectations.
Oh my
here.
gosh.
Yes.
And now we've circled the
the Earth 5.5 times.
5.5 times.
We've run 136,000 miles.
Running, walking, biking, swimming.
That's great. Well, how do people sign up?
Yes,
What is the website?
Sure. So the website is outrun38.org, and certainly what we ask of our outrunners, is what we call them, is that they just log our miles. We don't ask for any money in in any way whatsoever. But we want to hear about physical activity.
Sure.
So for people who just want to help sort of behind the scenes, they can go right to outrun38.org and click log your miles. It's a really simple form. Takes about 10 seconds to complete. The really cool, beautiful thing about OutRun is actually our Facebook group, which is called OutRun the Odds. And we ask people, encourage people to join OutRun the Odds because they can complete their submission form right through that group as well. But they can communicate with each other. They post, they talk about it, they support.
And it's been really fascinating because, Nicole did this as a total surprise to me. I was in the hospital, and I was seeing all these people say, ran 2 miles, ran 5 miles for you, Liz. And then I was just in the hospital again recently, and it was just...
Please, I don't mean to cut you off, but we're out of time. We'll check out that website. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your story.